Boom! It's me. It's your boy, Hassan, aka Hassan B. Still working out, still grinding, still trying to put this thing together, still trying to get greater. It's get greater later. Yes, it does. And now I'm about to give you some flies or some crossroads. Build that chest. Still working on that that wing right there, the front delts. I'm gonna give you 3 sets of 15s, and after that, the workout is over. I hope y'all had a good day out there today. If you work on your own business, your own boss, if you sweep the floor, if you work, hey man, it's a alhamdulillah. If you don't, it's still a alhamdulillah. Whatever situation you're going through is a alhamdulillah. It's not that serious. You can find your way out of it. Just have faith. Stay on what you want. Stay on code. Do right. If you're in a position to help somebody, help them out. It's not always money. Sometimes it can be advice, good advice. You know, I know you always got them negative. You say, nah, man, stay away from them people that got negative. Nah, I don't want to stay away from them. They somewhere else, huddle up with somebody else, talking about whatever they talking about. But I hope y'all out there have a good time. Like I said, my place looks crazy. It's a humble beginning. You know, understand? You know, if I stick with it and I'll be sincere with it, Allah bless me with something bigger and better. We just have to be patient. I don't have to try to kill nobody, sell no drugs, do anything to try to help make it look like magnificent. I just wait on Allah. It's a humble beginning, man. I'm doing something. That's the only thing that counts. It's the effort. Remember, this goes for the youth and it goes for anybody. You're never a failure. You're not a failure if you try. You're a failure if you don't try. And that's whatever's in your mind that you want to be, whatever you want to do. It could be anything. You could be anything you want to be in life. You just have to be consistent. Stick with it. Be consistent. Consistency is the key. Patience and perseverance and steadfast. These are the keys. These are the keys of being successful. And then all of a sudden, Allah bless you. Then you look around and you say, wow, how did I get to this point? Because you tried. And then if you did try and you fell, there's a lot of wisdom in that failure. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. If you fell out, if you try social media and you fell in social media because you're not what social media or the world wants you to be, and you're not a bad person. Don't go kill yourself or look down on yourself or get depressed because it's just like I said before. Some people whom Allah just give this dunya to, and luckily at the end of the day, man, listen, I don't really want to be one of the person he does give this dunya to, because this is not, like I always say, this is not something that's permanent. I'd rather be somebody whom just be like how the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. I'm just a traveler. I'm just passing through. A man, the son of Adam is just a number of days. That's all, man. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So, but it's those who not have religion at their foundation. If you try whatever, you're not a failure because you try. You're a failure when you sit home and you don't try, and that's when depression do come in. You understand? Like I said, if you try and if society doesn't accept you, there's nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that you're a bad person. Maybe you're a unique person in your own way. You understand what I'm saying? Look at Islam. Islam came in this world something strange, and it leaves out some of this world strange. You understand what I'm saying? Remember, success doesn't lie in numbers. It doesn't. Success does not lie in numbers. History has proven that success does not lie in numbers. You understand what I'm saying? But you just got to stay. And then, like I said before, what's decreed for you, you will receive. And which is not decreed for you, will below past you. And wherever below past you, let it go, man. Don't be stressing, man. It ain't about nothing. It's small to a giant. First set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, small to a giant, man. Put some more weight on that one. Throw some more cut on that one. Yeah, small. If you don't make $1 million, it's all right. If you don't make $100 out, you don't make $1,000, it's all right. It's not the end of the world. You don't sell 100 records, it's all right. It ain't the end of the world. Nigga rob you, it's all right. It ain't the end of the world. Nigga rob you, it's all right. Ain't the world. Nigga take your girl, all right. It's not the end of the world, man. Listen, with the females, come on, man. They outnumber us 7-1. Allah did that for a certain person. Allah did that for a certain reason. Yeah, Allah allowed the woman to, it be more majority, more women than men. What you think? You think that just happened by coincidence? No. It's designed by Allah. Allah did that. Because what the other one can't give you, the other one will give you. You understand what I'm saying? That's the blessing. That's El Rahmah from Allah as well. That's why he permitted us to have five wives. That's all right, brother, take your wife. Yeah, brother, Islam, yeah. I just always saying, yeah, brothers that was on the deen, and back during the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Nabi, and to y'all out there, I know I'm a layman. I'm not a scholar. I was taught under this scholar. I'm a layman. It's a layman. I'm a layman. But during that time, when the Ansars, when they migrated from Mecca to Medina, to Yathrib, to Medina, the brothers in Ansar, they had extra wives, they would give their wives to their brothers. They was happy to see their Muslim brother. They give them to them. Hey, you don't got no wife? Hey, only in America. Only in America. Nowhere else on the planet. Only in America. If somebody take a nigga wife, he gotta go kill the nigga or kill himself. Now, if that's your wife, technically it's permissible. Doing Sharia law, it's permissible. But we don't live under the Sharia. We live under the American law. So if it happens, man, listen, let it go. Because there's a lot of stuff that happens in urban. And you say, oh, no, listen, I go right down there in the hood, get me a jug. That means a bottle of liquor. Give me some liquor and some weed. And I go just down there and sit in there and they come back with all types of stories. Such and such did this. You seen such and such girl. She said, what was such and such? Well, she came out the hood. So I'm not talking about, because, I've been through it in life, but that's been like, 20 years ago. Well, my son is 25 years old? Yeah, I happened 25 years ago. I'm way over that, what I went through. I'm glad I could stand here and tell you and give somebody my life experience and help them to go through. I went through it, you can go through it. But if like something like that happened, it's gonna be, suck it up, man. Suck it up and move on. Because it's gonna happen. It may happen, may not happen. But it may not even be a woman. So you lose your car, they repo your car, all right. You get an eviction from the landlord, you lose your job. These are all things that happen in life. But it's not, these things either going, these is going to make you or break you. I was telling my son that, I was like, listen, man, like when you go out there and you trying to get your own business, or you trying to get your own a trade to support you and your family, you want to start your own family, because he is 25 years old, he want to start, so I told him you got to either get a trade, or you either got to go to school, or you either got to business, or you either got to push the broom. These are the things you got to do to succeed in society. But he like, nah, Dad, man, he's a loner like myself. He's like, man, Dad, man, I don't really dig the people around me, man. Like, he said that he was trying to prepare himself to deal with other people in the workforce area or in school and all that. And I told him, I stopped and said, ho, no, it's not like that. I said, in order for you to build your character, you got to go through the process of dealing with people, of dealing with being rejected, or dealing with people who don't like your personality, or dealing with people that you don't like their personality, or, something may not go your way. See, all these type of things build character. This is what's going to build your character. This is the trial that you got to go through so you can one day become the man that you want to become. But you just can't prepare yourself and say, well, I'm going to sit back and now it don't work like that. It's not like that. That's like, if you just can't, if you try, you can't, that's how you got a lot of sincere brothers in the streets. They sincere. You got a lot of brothers that's with Muslims, and all of a sudden they they love the deen. They love it, but they like, man, brother Abdul Rahim, man, I want to come back to the deen. I want to come back to the mosque, but man, I'm still out here selling these drugs, man. I'm out here robbing this person. I'm out, I'm gonna get myself together. Once I get myself together, then I'm gonna go. No, you can't do that. That don't work like that with Allah. You can't just tell Allah, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me take care of this, and put Allah on the back burner, and think that, nah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You gotta put forth that effort. You gotta make that, brothers. We have to, including myself. When I put one, please point back at me, brothers. We have to go to the mosque and offer them salats and congregate with the brothers in the mosque. We can't stay at home and offer our salats with the females. We got to get out there amongst that. But to the brothers in the streets that do want to come back, that slash gang, slash Muslim, but they sincerely want to come to the mosque, brothers, I'm telling you right now, it don't work like that. You can't prepare yourself to go to the mosque and put all, you got to come to the mosque with that baggage. And inshallah, and law is ilam, Allah knows best, that in that process, he might hear something that may help you stop selling drugs, that may help you stop robbing people, and stop selling dope, or it may stop you being a womanizer, or it may stop you trying to cheat through life, or do checks, white bullet crimes, or just being lazy. You got to put forth that, and then you feel good, man. I had a wise man once told me that. He told me that, he said, listen, he said, come to the mosque, but he said, because when you come to the mosque, and he's right, when you go to the mosque, you feel good about yourself. Now you build character, and then once you build that repetition, it becomes like second nature. Then you don't have to force yourself, and that's either like what I was telling my son, like, man, you gotta go out in that world, and you gotta get pumped, you gotta get scraped up. You gotta, you gotta go that and that right there. That builds character. Then when you get my age, because I told him, I was once, what's your age? You gotta reach my age. Then when you get my age, you can say, what? You can look back at all the, inshallah, all the fruits that you may have produced. Like, I still gotta get where my father's at his age. Inshallah. It's a blessing. But I want to get there doing what's right. I don't want to get his age still one foot out the mosque and one foot in the mosque, straddling on the fence and all that stuff like that. I don't want to do that. And, eventually, and another thing, I heard it was disturbing, like, you got some people who think that if a person turns towards God, he's weak. Like, if something in their life happened, or if they try to be a celebrity or a basketball player or a famous person, or have their own business, or it could be a female, or a car, or anything. Like, if you don't get that, I'm gonna give you an instance. Like they say, when we go to jail, all of a sudden you want to be a Muslim. Or what they used to have a saying, when we go to jail, they be, when you in jail, it's the first time you begin to think, because all those devices that brought you away from Allah, from God. Now, when you go to jail, it's just you and Allah, or it's you and God, one-on-one, because you have no more of the devices. That's the first time in your life that you begin to start to think, because out here in this world is too hustle bustle. So now you humble yourself, and then you may run to the Bible, or you may run. And the brothers used to say, "Oh, we used to sit back there," and they used to come and be like, "Yo, Haas," look, they'd be like, they laugh, and they'd be like, "Yo, Haas, you see him walking around the chair with the Bible? He's stressed he's stressed out, and he's stressed. You understand? And that's a negative way to look at it. But see, I was young at that time, so I entertained that, man. But that's a negative, like I said, when you go to prison, when you in prison or in jail, that's us that's been through that. That's the first time we begin to think, because these devices that kept away from it is not in our presence. So you humble yourself, and then you go back to what you was before. It doesn't mean that you're weak. No, you're weak is when, I was young. I was like 21, 18 years. Is weak is when you continue to do the things that got you in there, and you don't make tawbah, you don't make repent. We're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Allah says the children of Adam are prone for error. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to sin. but you have to make Toba and then try not to repeat that sin. So, but when you have people that say that when they turn towards God in their life, and they gave up on life, or they in it, because they may, because if a person don't have the same buzz, if the world doesn't accept them, like accept them 30, 40, 50 years ago, they want to turn to. I mean, this is the society world that we live in, and this is what they push. So this is like negative. No, if a person ain't got the same buds and they turn towards Allah, turn towards God, that's alhamdulillah. All praises due to Allah. That means that person got a chance to go to paradise. But if you sit in the world accepts you, and you accept you doing wrong, and you trying to, that's straddling over the fence. When you out there in the world thinking that you propagating Allah's deen or doing right, but you're not doing right, that's straddling on the fence. You understand what I'm saying? Because you in the world, you can't do. Allah says, if you of the world, you in the world. The world ain't no but shaitan. You can't be in a club, and then Sunday you go to the church, or Friday you go to the masjid, then Saturday you in the club. You understand what I'm saying? And you still getting your you still got your status in the world, and put Allah to the side. That's a wrong way to think like that. You understand? So you see somebody out there that's, even if their career may have been shot, yeah, they may not get the same buzz that they got before, and they turned around and made Toba, that person, by the mercy of Allah, may even see paradise, because that's hard because you got some people, when they don't get the buzz, they kill themselves. They straight up go and kill themselves, like hang their neck and all that. But if you see that society is crazy, second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10. Yeah. One day Allah will take this away from you, can't work out. But that's why you got to work on your body, and you got to work on your mind. You got to read, stay reading. But that's the wrong, like I said, that's the wrong way how to look at life, man. Or look at somebody who's trying to make Toba. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's one person out there reaches, alhamdulillah, man. All praises due to Allah, man. You know what I'm saying? They should have a saying in the mosque. They should have a saying, like should be in the ranks with an FOI. They should have a saying where, and I'm not glorifying it, so I hope nobody, I'm assuming straight up. But they had some good phrase when they open at 2 o'clock, and they should say, if you go open up at 2 o'clock, no matter what, even if you teach the chairs, open up at 2 o'clock. Always be on point, and the people will come. Meaning that if it's 2 o'clock and you're the only one there and you sitting around, that's wrong. Open up and the people will come. And that's just like with anything else. Stand on right, man. Stand on the truth. It's only you and the mosque. Even on Salafi, and even in Sunni Islam. If it's 12, because I've been in places with 12 o'clock, and it's only me and it's Juma. I'm the only one there. If you know the Adan, call the Adan. That's the proper way. And that's just like with this right here, or social media. If you got one, if you got nobody, just still throw it out there. Put it out in the airwave. Somebody catch it. And sure, Lord, if they don't, alhamdulillah. Oh, but it's not me. Find something else. You understand what I'm saying? But this is I think this is my last set. And I think, I'm just going to go up there and see my team. Straight up. 76ers, that's right, man. It's my squad, man. I can't call the other teams out because I strongly believe that Vegas control everything, man. So I'm not even calling it out because I don't know who connected to Vegas and who's connected to those referees, man. I seen it, man, with my own eye. I seen what them cats be doing to Maxie, man. I mean, they just be pushing the little dude down, and they don't make no calls. You understand? Then somebody like LeBron go through the middle, get a tent. Come on, rest, man. Damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing payloaders. That's a payloader. Stop, you know what I'm saying? Stop. The mob already on YouTube is telling us how they corrupt the NFL and boxing. Lord have mercy. They said they rigged so many fights in boxing. I go back to the old tapes, the Ali tapes. I'll be like, man, wonder if the mob got into that and made that dude right there just fall. Or them 80s fights with Leonard, Sugar Ray Leonard, and had all the. Now when I go back and look at them, like, man, what if the mob told did a little nod and they threw the fight, man? You know what I'm saying? So it's rigged, man. Even if it's rigged, but I know boxing is probably easier to rig than football and all that, because boxing you're dealing with one individual. You got to deal with 12 people. I'm like, damn, wonder if they did. And I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, crazy. Wonder if the Boston Celtics didn't win that 1983-84, or wonder if the ref did Dr. J dirty 82, or wonder if the refs did when Magic Johnson took in for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, wonder if the ref rigged it out. That whole game. Got Darryl Dawkins out of there. Get out of there. Not Darryl Dawkins, I think Darryl Caldwell Jones. That's it. Boom. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With that, right back at you. Hit you in the stack. No money, no licky. Oh, man. With that, I'm out, man. Till next time. Hey, man. You know what it do, man. Stay with doing what's right. Remember, like I said, always make sure at the end of the day, when you go to sleep, always make sure that your good deeds outweigh your bad deeds. Always. But make sure your deeds is done totally for the sake of Allah. With sincere, no showing off. Being sincere, no showing off. You know, making it life. With that, I'm out. Peace, man. See you next time. Peace.